Hey everybody, this is Ross Sims, and I'm here streaming Minecraft. I'm not doing it on behalf of Arkansas Children's Hospital, but just in case you wanted to, you could still go to extralife.org and search for Ross Sims and make a donation. I do want to thank everybody who donated, and I did get some last minute donations today, and I want to thank Miss Sherry Vaught and Miss Audrey Brown for their generous donations, as well as Michael Pettit, Philip Slaughter, Pat Douglas, Susan Reich, and Chris Salsa. So, what I'm doing in Minecraft is probably just going to be the most boring thing ever. But I am just going in and prepping a world. I already had one that I started yesterday, and this will be the world that I work in. I'm a big fan of Minecraft and everything that they do. My kids absolutely love Minecraft, and I'm just working away at it. First thing I always do whenever I play Minecraft is I dig a hole to level 12. If you didn't know, that is the level where you are most likely to find materials. And I generally dig the materials out and then dig another level all the way back up. And guys, I appreciate you watching, but I do need to let you know I do have kids, and apparently when you come home from a Monday afternoon, you're sometimes a little whiny. So if you hear some noise in the background, it sounds like the tears of infants. That is what's happening. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with having a little cry every once in a while, but they're especially emotional today for sure. Thanks to whoever's viewing right now. I'm streaming on my PlayStation 4. Yeah, let's not throw the iPads on the floor. Put that back on the table, please. Obviously, he can't make it from you to there. And now you're trying to carry two things at once. That's even better. I was going to say thanks to the people who are viewing, whoever just jumped in, but my child threw my iPad on the floor. And I kind of had a moment of WTF. If that's where you want to go with that. So I'm just Mushroom Mountain, or the Mushroom Hill, because this one was not really much of a mountain when I started with it. And after I carve it all out, I'm hoping to find another mushroom, which, once again, I don't know if you're, I mean, obviously you're a Minecraft person if you're jumping in to watch it, but if you are a Minecraft person, you know what a mushroom is. If you don't know what a mushroom is, then let me introduce you. This is a mushroom. It is a mushroom that has, it's a cow that's got mushrooms growing out of it. And this is easily one of the best animals in the game, because when you milk it, you get mushroom soup, which sounds absolutely disgusting. But the idea of drinking milk in general, I'm sure, sounded really disgusting to a lot of people when we first started it. But we collected our little mushroom here, and he will be an unlimited source of food for me. I just put him in that little fence there to keep him from roaming free and disappearing on me, because they will totally despawn. Oop, I just did that. glad that I had already dug that hole out. Maybe I need to be a little bit more mindful of where I'm digging, huh? So I wanted to thank TXK Hot Sauce for the opportunity to be hosted on their channel, because I'd like to increase my views, and I'd like to generate content for those guys.
No problem.
And out of materials, so there's some. Nope, monster's nearby. Let's go take care of that monster. Yeah. Let me kill me. Oh yeah. There he went. So let's try again. See how my zombie friends over there? That's what they need. They need binoculars in this game. And so as I was playing yesterday, I was chatting, and this is actually a different world than the one I started in yesterday. Just because I decided I wanted to do something a little special, and I worked for quite a while yesterday, but I never quite got to where I wanted it to be. Which happens in Minecraft. You jump in, you start working, and then all of a sudden 2 hours have gone by, and all you've managed to do is dig a hole. I did manage to dig a pretty deep hole last night, though. Oh, where's he at? I hear him. I don't know if you heard him, but these are not safe environments at all. So, once again, oh, that's not a good place. I don't want monsters dropping in on me as I'm digging. That wouldn't be fun. I prefer to try to situate them so that it's more advantageous to me. Alright, tomorrow, on a totally non-Minecraft related note, I'll be, hopefully unboxing, water, nice, I'll be unboxing Fallout 4. I don't know if you guys are into the Fallout scene at all, but I am looking forward to it. see lava back there. I don't know. I have a door. I don't have a door with me. These tunnels are really long, and if you dig for too long, I mean, not to say, I mean, that is the whole point of the game, but I don't like to do a tunnel longer than 100 blocks, because what happens is monsters can totally spawn in these tunnels. It does not take that much space. So, in previous games that I've done, I've tried my hardest to make sure that I never allow my tunnels to get any deeper than 50, and I totally let that one go farther. Also, I have no armor on my character whatsoever because I haven't started raising animals yet, and this game is nothing but the collection of resources, the discovery of the community, and trying to get to the end. And I've never made it to the end fairly. I'll say that, and that's kind of a goal of mine, is to one day make it to the end without cheating or playing in creative mode. Now, I've made it to the end in creative mode, so I know what the ending looks like, but it's just a totally different experience. I'll fill that in later. More collection of resources. Even though I told you earlier, mushroom soup is easily the best food that you can get. It does have a downside, and that is that it cannot stack. Should have done a better job building that up. Ooh. And so, if you can't stack the food, what ends up happening is you've got a whole bunch of inventory spaces filled up with mushroom soup, and if you've got a full inventory of mushroom soup, then you end up not being able to carry everything that you need. So I always try to carry wheat for multiple reasons. It used to be the only food that you fed to animals before they introduced carrots and other foods. And so if you wanted an animal to follow you, all you had to do... I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a dog. I don't have any... So I was just corrected by my son. I told him that if he had done his definitions, he would have been more than welcome to tell me all about the things that I'm not telling you right inside of Minecraft. So, what he told me was that chickens follow wheat seeds. They don't follow wheat. But cows used to follow wheat. Sheep still follow wheat. Cows follow wheat. So I've also got to find, and I've put my little village in a really small location. I'm going to have to build it out. I'm going to have to get animals to go there. I've got quite a bit to do. Generally speaking, every 100 blocks or so, I've traditionally built a tower. I did this mainly in PS3, back in the PlayStation 3 days. For Minecraft, the maps were so much smaller but these maps are just insanely huge nowadays. You can get enormous maps. So this will end up becoming a tower. I know that right now it's just a little bitty hut that goes down, but you can see where I built the floor out, and what I'll do here is I'll actually dig all of this out. So this will be a 3-block high house, and then under that there'll be a lot of other stuff going on. I'll have rooms at the very, very bottom. I'll actually have a farm that I've worked tirelessly before to build, but I'll build it again just because I like building in this game. But I'm not finding a very good amount of space for my farming. That's plenty to get started, but that doesn't provide enough space for me to put up carrots and potatoes and watermelon and pumpkins, which are all sort of necessary. I wouldn't say anything is 100% necessary in this game, just because a lot of times you can go in and start playing, and while you're playing, Cole, could you turn that down just a hair, buddy? While you're playing, you could end up finding an item, or when you finally do find pumpkins or something to that effect, it'll totally change what you're doing, because I've gone into a farm, I didn't have pumpkins. As soon as I found pumpkins, I started growing, and as soon as I started growing things with pumpkins, yep, knew that was going to happen. I needed to be able to make pumpkin-related items, like jack-o'-lanterns. Alright, we'll do it this way. Jack-o'-lanterns are a much better source of light than regular torches. They're brighter, and with a little bit of maneuvering, you can hang a jack-o'-lantern in the middle of the air, which is necessary if you intend on doing an underground farm, which I do quite often. If I was to build everything that I've ever built inside of Minecraft into one map, it would be insane, just because I've had an undersea tower. I've had a I've had a iron golem generator. I better get back to sleep. I've probably built, I don't know, thousands of watchtowers, just because once you get a good enough supply of materials to build underground, you could just go forever. Spider or zombie? Oh no, creeper. Goodness. I did build a sandstone tower, and this guy's gonna mess me up. Come on, creeper. I got you. Go ahead. If I can get you 2 more times before I get to the end of my... One more, come on. Don't give me my gunpowder. Alrighty. And now it's time to rest. Let's see. Good deal. Alrighty. So rather than just bore you guys with destroying blocks and putting them in different locations, I'm going to try to, I've got enough food to help me out. I'm going to try to find the town. I do need to take just a few quick picks though, because I will easily lose my entire map. I'll lose everything. And so I end up depending greatly on my camera, actually. I guess I could do this with screenshots, but I've never tried it, so I just take my trusty camera and I take a picture of the map at the location I'm looking for. And then I know that that's my home, so that way I don't have to keep, I used to keep a book, and in my book I would